Now, once you complete chapter 3, you've got your Tristan, and this is where you unlock clans. So, being part of a clan is quite important because you get weekly very good stuff, goodies from here. What you do want to try to do is find an active clan because there is a cooldown between switching clans. So if we look here, we look at the clan members, we'll see a lot of people. This is a dead clan, so we don't want to join that. The power level of the clan really doesn't matter. What does matter is how many people it has and how active they are. Again, this is relatively active. 1 day ago, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10. So it's got 14, 15 people active. That seems to be the most active clan that we can see here. 15 active members. So yeah, so I think we'll join this one. So once you join a clan, make sure you do your daily login. As you will do daily login, 1 second, let's just get out of the tutorial. Yeah. So once you do your, oh man. Okay. Got you. Got you. Got it. Yeah. Okay, it won't let us get out of the tutorial. Just give me a minute. Okay, thank you. So yeah, what you want to do is make sure you do your daily attendance reward. So here we'll pick this up. You get nice goodies here. So if your clan is 20 members active, you get another legendary summoning ticket every day. So we are hoping this clan does get there. Yesterday's attendance was 14 members. Also, you have these weekly missions where you again get points and you can get a legendary summoning ticket from there. Try to do these solo missions. These give out these clan token coins, and also your clan contribution goes up. So this bar will go up as you do. Clan war is not something we are going to be bothered with right now until we don't have a decent roster built up. So what you want to try to do, and I'll show you the shop. So when you go into the clan shop, this is what you have. I'll tell you the order of priorities. So you want to always get the relic summoning tickets first. These are very rare, very important. Get that. You want to slowly build your way up and get this flame relic for Sergius. This is an account changing relic. So the sooner you get this guy will help you in all PvE content. It will help you in all PvE content. So he's an absolute beast, but you need the flame relic. Do not buy any of the other relics. They're absolutely useless. You just want to get that relic. Once we go later in, this pedestal becomes very important, but we'll come to that later. So that's it for a clan shop kind of overview. Also, once you completed chapter 3, you unlock Burning Land. So if we go through Burning Land now, as I told you guys in chapter 1, you want to just go ahead and use your basic team here. You can just do a quick set. I think, okay, no. So we will use the 4 heroes that we've been building up. You don't need to worry about it. First few levels, you can clear it easily. But for later team comp, what you really need here is this guy. He's an uncommon. The moment you get him, he will be your Gorgus 10th farmer as well. You need him in level 10 as well. It's an end game team comp where this guy, Dejeric, Isidol, these two. Then another rare, you can use Anguish, or you can also use Rosier if you have the Fire Relic. Without the Fire Relic, don't build her up. So until you don't get the Fire Relic, keep her on hold. You will get Anguish, I think, day 6 or 7. So he becomes very useful here. So you can actually use Anguish, Dejeric, and Isidol. And if you can get a Flame Relic Rosier, perfect, then these 4 become your comp. Otherwise, you can also use a Morgan here. or any fourth champion. Any of these four champions work. Like this guy also works extremely well here, Merlin. So if you can get your hands on a Merlin, you can use him here as the fourth card. But for the early stages, it's just about levels. So as you level up, you'll easily be able to go through the levels. So without Dejeric, you can get to about level 4 or 5 of this dungeon. But to get past that, you do need Dejeric, and you will eventually pull him in the first few days because he's an uncommon. So not that difficult to get. So you will end up kind of getting him. So again, farm this only when you get stuck somewhere. Do not go ahead and waste your energy here. Our first objective is to clear normal campaign. That is the most important thing in the game. We are. So we'll quickly clear this. Level 1 will not be hard at all. So these four heroes, uh, you can level up as much as you want as you're getting resources. As you can see, I build up my K should be first priority, Morgan should be second, your Tristan should be third priority, and your fourth priority will be your support healer, basically. Once you do get a Isadol, which is a rare, you can put her into this team and replace the support. So the how this boss does damage, it does damage through the scorch. So you can see these debuffs. So when these debuffs are there on a hero and the boss hits, it hits really hard. So and it can pretty much one shot your team. So again, we don't want to waste energy doing too much of this. We'll back out of here. But what you also want to keep an eye on. So if you look at your missions really quickly, make sure you keep checking regularly what you need to be doing next on your Royal Road. So if we go into our Royal Road here, okay, we've got another unlock. Okay, we've unlocked made synthesize. So actually, yeah, let's just cover this. This is going to be very important when you are trying to clear the 10-7 chapter, or we are trying to do Penweed 7. So what you can come in here and do is you can use these orbs to craft higher level. So what you will eventually have to do is when you get stuck, you'll get stuck at Penweed 6, and because you don't have a 6-star champion, you'll struggle to clear chapter 10. So what you need to do is you need to farm a lot of Penweed 6, where you will get a lot of these legendary mana orbs, and you synthesize these mythic mana orbs from here. Once you have 25 of these, you can level up a champion to 60. So that's what we'll do at that point of time. Right now we are far from there. Right now we don't need to do anything here. As I was saying, follow your path. Keep clearing stuff from here. Now, like, we need to purchase an item at a market. So we'll go to the market and we will purchase an item. Hang on. I don't think we have market unlocked yet. Yeah, we can unlock market here. So we'll unlock the market. We need to buy just any one item from the market. So as you level up the markets, and the game will guide you through what you need to do, you will get better and better stuff here. So market becomes an important place. So right now we'll just buy any one item. We'll just buy an XP potion to complete that mission. So since we completed that, now we can go back in and claim this reward. So make sure you keep doing that. And you'll also end up getting some sets from here. So like for example, now if we look at quickly, I'll just show you my gearing also. So we got a few free stuff. So we put a, oh, this should be, hang on. Yeah, we need to get a force set, which we'll just equip this. Yeah. So we got a 4-set attack set. So what this does is this gives our hero 30% extra damage, and K you want to build with attack. Her crit will not be that important because a second skill puts up a crit rate on her. So she gets a 40% crit rate increase and 20% crit damage. So you typically need her only around 60% crit rate, And right now, we are not in a position where we can kind of go ahead and gear in that manner where we'll be able to do that. For Tristan, we have nothing equipped yet. Morgan, we just put the basic early set that we got, and we have nothing equipped on our Turin. Right now, equipment is not important. Just leveling up and pushing through the story is important. Also, we completed. So, as I was telling you guys, make sure you finish your dailies. What we need to do? We need to do another two. These will unlock as we gain more levels. Keep picking up your stuff. Do not use your gems. You want to stack up your gems. Early game, you do get a lot of gems. Later, they will slow down. So make sure like we've now got about 850 gems. Also, do your past missions, your daily missions. This again gives you some nice goodies. If you are planning to spend the money in the game, this Champions Pass is really worth it. You get good summons, you get energies. These relics are a bottleneck. You will end up getting these. So you're getting plenty of summons and stuff. So very much worth the pass value. But this is going to be a free to play account. And we are not really going to be buying anything. Keep checking your pop-up offers. Sometimes you get some free stuff in here as well. So we just scroll down and quickly see if we getting any free goodies here. No, we're not. So we'll just back out. You will keep getting stuff. Keep checking what you're getting. Like here we got two of these. These are nice for us. And three of these mana orbs. Also check your oil road. You want to be progressing through this. So like for example, it says clear burning land 3 times. Then you enhance your equipment. Keep pushing through this. Keep an eye on this. This will give you good rewards as well as the path of honor. So now we'll come back. We'll continue to push through story. As you go through the story, here we've finished chapter 3 now, I think. Yeah, we finished chapter 3. Don't worry about 3-starring stuff right now. You can always come back and do it later because you will be farming chapters for various things that you might need in the game. So it's not that you will never come back to it. Now we'll go through chapter 4. Once we complete chapter 4, we'll unlock enhanced equipment and production. You can produce advancement materials. So keep pushing through. I want everyone to get through till chapter 10. That's the first goal. Clear normal difficulty. That unlocks most of the content in the game. So I'll be back later. Till then, keep pushing in the story. Thanks. One quick important thing that I forgot to cover in chapter 1. You go into your mail, and when you've created an account, you get these free summons and some energy and stuff. Make sure you claim that. So now we have enough summons to do our first 10 pull. Let's see if we can get anything good. So on special summons, you want to do 10 at a time. Let's see, what did we get? We got a rare. We got 3 rares. That's not bad. Who did we get? We got Ban and we got Isidol. So Isidol is actually sorry, Sarah. Sarah is a very important hero. So she's again worth leveling up as a support. So I'll quickly tell you why she is so valuable in the game. Once we go later into the game, her, basically her passive skill inflicts buff disruption. So is what buff disruption will do is that it will basically on any boss once it's applied, they cannot buff themselves up, and this will be very useful in all late game dungeon teams. And this is on a 3-turn passive cooldown. Once booked, can be brought down to a single turn. So this hero becomes extremely important. In the early game, she becomes a very good healer because she heals on 2 vigor. So currently we are using Turin, who's healing on 3 vigor. So we will switch up to Sarah and use her. Since she is doing it, we'll be primarily using her as a healer. And she also will remove 1 debuff from all allies. So that will help you in burning land as well. So if you pull her, you can substitute out Turin and bring in Sarah. Even if you don't pull her initially, you will eventually get her. She's a rare in the game, so very easy to get and pull. So just quickly on that. And also when you're summoning, you end up, if you click on this bottom left, every hero that you unlock, you get a certain number of gems. So keep picking those up. So as you can see now, our gem count is up to 1,000. So early game, you will get plenty of gems. So just wanted to quickly touch upon this point. Keep pushing through story. So now we are all the way up. We are almost done with chapter 4. And I'll come back and continue once there is something worth covering. Keep pushing through storyteller. Thank you. Hey guys, so I just want to quickly show you this particular chapter, 5.2. This stage can be a little tricky. The key here is, so this Ralph spawns duplicates of himself. Keep a look on the king icon here, because that's the original one. So now he'll spawn duplicates of himself. So you can see on the extreme left is the guy you need to kill. So make sure that you're focusing and targeting him down. And what you can do is you go in with K's second skill and target him. That's why you might have to manual this battle. In case you're getting stuck here, I thought I'll just cover this one specific chapter fight, because this can be a little tricky and some people can get stuck on this. So the key here is to kill this guy. We've almost got him down. The moment he dies, you kind of clear the stage. You can use Sarah's A2 to heal. And now you go with the A1 of Tristan. So I'm using Sarah here. It can be any other healer. Since I pulled her early, I'm using her. But you can go with any other healer as well. This is basically just a healer spot. So this will kill him and you clear the story. Clear the particular chapter. So this is 5.2. This can be tricky at times. That's why I just wanted to cover it. In case I find anything else also further worth getting into, I'll do that as well. So keep pushing the chapters. We want to get to chapter 10 as soon as possible. You get stuck anywhere, go into Burning Lands, go into Penweed, level up your heroes. That's all you need to do. Don't try to focus on equipment as of now. That is not needed. So I'll come back if there is any other chapter which is a struggle and needs to be covered. And if you're struggling with anything, please do type it out in the chat and I'll cover it. Thank you. Once you complete chapter 5, you'll unlock a lot of stuff. You unlock arena. So I just want to explain the arena system a little bit. It can be a bit tedious. There are unlimited number of attacks you can do. Now the rewards here, the first time rewards are very good. So the first time that you climb up a bracket, you get 100 gems. Similarly, as you keep climbing, on every first time, as a first time reward, you get these gems. And season runs a week long. And these are the rewards. So once you get to gold 5, you can get one legendary master memory stone from here. I'll explain that in a bit, what that is. So you pick up these first time rewards. These are very nice. In total, you can get about 8,000 gems out of the arena just in first time awards. When you go into the shop every day when you're doing your battles, you will get these. Here, your priority daily is A, you will buy energy. You get plenty of these coins, so you don't need to worry. You'll buy the summoning tickets. And once you get into the later this thing, you will start getting Tristan memory stones from here and the frost relics. So your order of priority is get your stamina every day, pick up your frost relic tickets, and your special summon tickets. After that, you can do as your account is progressing. You get plenty of these. So like for example, on a daily basis, as you do arena, so there's a daily bracket every day. If you're just doing a few fights, you can end up getting 200 coins. So you're looking at about an income of 6,000 coins daily. And if you're super aggressive and do a lot of fights, you can easily get 300. So that's like 9,000 coins a month, so which is pretty good. So you want to do, make sure you do at least a few arena battles daily. Don't miss that out. It's free rewards. Also, you would have unlocked adventure. Now, I'm not going to deep dive too much into the adventure mode, but I'll just explain one thing to you. You get amazing rewards out of this. So as you can see, these memory stones that you're getting here on every chapter. And as you go further down, you start getting legendary master memory stones. So what do these stones basically do is that if you come into your hero here, now for example, if I want to do chivalry on Morgan, as I told you guys, you need a duplicate. But in case you don't have a duplicate, you can use 20 master stones to kind of use for the chivalry. So these are rare in the game and they're very useful. Also, at this point of time, if you go into restricted arena, you would have unlocked you would have unlocked your equipment dungeons. So these are the three. So you get this one first. Second one is pretty useless, and the third one is useful again. But right now, early on, you will be farming the first one. The first one, I would say, don't over farm, just use a little bit of energy. Now, what you get out of this is basically you'll get equipment, obviously, but you also get forging materials. But right now, the forge is not unlocked for us, I think. So the forging, I don't think I can show you yet. It would not be unlocked. The equipment crafting. So this you get once you clear 713. So in case you're already here, you want to be only crafting vigor sets. So vigor set is early on the best set in the game, and in all your champions. So Morgan will go, all your support heroes will go on a vigor set. What a vigor set does, it's a 4-piece set, and every turn it gives you one extra vigor. So if like once we have it unlocked, we'll put Morgan in one. We will put Sarah in one, and any support type hero we are using, they will go in a vigor set. So you want to try to craft as much of that as possible. The gear that you'll get will be pretty crappy from the dungeon itself, not really that usable. But you want to fight the dungeon so that you're getting that crafting material. So if you're ahead in the game, do that. Every time you're fighting the dungeon, go ahead and craft vigor set early on. Once you have enough sets of vigor, you start crafting other sets. So critical strike rate, critical damage, those can be another 2 good pieces of set to craft. I think that's all for now. Keep pushing story. If you are getting stuck in adventure, there are plenty of videos which you can find on YouTube because it is kind of like a maze. I find this content a little boring, so I'm not really going to be focusing too much on it. But they're good rewards, so if you want to go ahead and do it, please do. It will definitely help you in terms of your account progression. Now that we've unlocked chapter 6, once you complete chapter 6, you will get the second dungeon. Keep pushing through. Our goal is to get through normal 10. That is the first goal we want to achieve. Just one quick thing. In case some of you are getting stuck, there is this one stage. Let me just go back. Just give me a second. Yeah, let's go. Okay. So go to the chapter menu. If you are getting stuck in this stage 5-7, the key here is of the boss, the first boss. There will be 2 bosses in this. You need to get the legs first. Until you don't take out the legs, you can't do damage to the main body. If any of you are struggling with it, please do write a comment. I'll do a manual fight or a auto fight and show you guys how to push through it. So as far as our account goes right now, we've got all our champions up to 3 stars. For some reason, if you do that, it doesn't let you go back in. So we'll have to click through here. So all my champions are up to 3 stars. We are leveling them up right now through the campaign itself, as you get XP from there as well. Slowly, by the time you get to chapter 10, you want to get your champions to 5 stars. And obviously, if you are getting stuck anywhere early on in between, go ahead and power up your heroes through the 2 dungeons that we've already discussed. So I'll be back once there is something more to explain. So now you've been pushing story along, and when you get to about chapter 9, that's when you start to feel that even though your heroes have levels, but you are kind of weak. So if I just quickly show, I've got my Morgan K Tristan all to level 50, as in I'm farming them now. Only K I'm leveling up first. She's already hit 50. And next I'll be getting Sarah up to 50 as well. Now this is the time where you want to start getting some level of decent equipment. So what I want you to do is go into restricted area, go into the equipment dungeon, go to nest of Yakhel, I hope I got that right, and just clear the first three stages once. Fight it once, and you can do it with this team only. You don't need to level up any other hero as of now to just optimize the account. And what you will end up getting is you will get a few chests. So I'll just open those chests now. So when you go into your inventory, you should have about 25 of these selectors. So you open these up and you just go half and half on them, and you open this, and now you have enough to forge your first set of gear. So what you want to do, your first 2 or 3 sets will all be bigger sets. So the stats don't matter again. What you want to do is craft one of the helm, one of cuirass, one of boots, and one necklace. Why you do the first 3 and not the this side of the crafting? Because here the main stat will be the same. Like we'll get attack on the helm. The substats don't really matter what you're getting right now. The whole idea is to just get one bigger set crafted, which you'll put on your Morgan. So we crafted 2, get the boots, and then we'll go ahead and craft the necklace. So there we've crafted the 4 pieces. Now what you'll go, the stats are irrelevant. Whatever you've gotten, ideally what you want to get on the necklace is accuracy for her, but it doesn't matter right now. We'll be crafting much better equipment later. So just go and put this set on her. And once you have one vigor set, every time Morgan takes a turn, she'll be granting you 1 extra vigor. This is useful for progressing further. Like we got effect resistance. This is not ideal, but it's again irrelevant right now. And you just snap this on her. So now you've got 1 vigor set. So every turn she gets 1 extra vigor. At this point, you can also have a look at other gears that you have. Like we have this nice helm on a critical set. So for your K, you want to have 1 attack set, and you want to have one basically 1 critical set on her. So we'll go ahead and put this on. So we've got 1 critical set. Now we need to just replace this with a attack ring, and we've got 1 attack set and 1 crit set on her. For your for this guy, I forgot his name, Tristan, you want to run him in a speed set. So why in a speed set? Because his attack gauges of speed, and what you basically want to do is, since you're putting him only on his first skill, you want him to go as fast as possible. So more turns he takes, the more vigor he'll generate, since he's using only the basic set. So you can go ahead and filter speed, and we'll just see if we have the components to put him on a speed set really quick. So right now we don't have the components, but as you keep farming, you will get them, right? So you want to run him in a speed set. We've got her sorted. Now on your support, you want to later get her into a vigor set. So you always run your supports in vigor sets and 1 health set. So right now we have 6-piece health equipped on her. That's fine. So once you've done this, you will be in a position to again push further along the chapters, and that is where this particular guide part 2 will end. When I come back for part 3, I will be showing you guys how to finish off the entire campaign, the chapter 9 and chapter 10 clear. The chapter 10 last fight is tricky. Also parallelly now, when you are in your restricted area, you will be farming Plane of Beast 6. You will be easily able to clear 6. 7 you will not be able to clear. Now the trick here will be, if you are ahead of me in the game, you want to farm Plane of Beast 6 as many times as you can till you get enough of these gold coins to go into the Mage Tower, go to Advanced Material Synthesis, and be able to craft 25 of these Mythic Mana Orbs. Once you have 25 of these Mythic Mana Orbs, you will level break your K, you will advance her and take her up to 6 stars. You need 25. Once you have her on 6 stars and you get her to about level 55, campaign story 10 will be easy to clear. So if you're ahead of me in the game, you can go ahead and do that. That will get you progressing through the chapters much faster and you'll be able to get into hard mode. So in the next part, I'll cover till chapter 10 and then we'll go into making our first dungeon teams. So that's about it for now. I will come back with part 3 probably over the weekend, which will be a longer part, which will cover up to stage 10 of chapter 10, finishing off normal, and what do you need to get into hard mode, as well as what dungeon teams you need to make and what you need to prioritize. Just one last thing. So I wanted to show you guys. So I've done 3 sets of uh, summons, legendary summons, like 30 tickets. We managed to unlock Lancelot. We got one legendary already, but I'm not going to be using him for now because then because most of you might not have pulled him, you might have pulled another legendary. So for the sake of the guide, I'll show you guys how to clear with these 4 heroes only for now. And we'll then get into specific dungeon formations in the next guide. Thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe to the channel.